Hey guys, good morning and welcome to another video in our backyard garden. Today we're going to be working on some raised beds, galvanized raised beds from Amazon. So if you like this kind of content and this kind of content inspires you to grow, which we hope we're doing, please give us a like, please subscribe, and let's get into the build. This looks like it's going to be pretty easy. The instructions are very simple. So I'll shoot that and shoot the unboxing so that way you guys can see exactly what it is. And at the end of this video, hopefully we'll have an answer of whether or not it's worth building, worth buying, and if it's something that you would be interested in. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, so here you see the galvanized raised bed. Now, specifically, this is the Landguard galvanized raised garden bed that we got from Amazon. In each one of these boxes, and you'll see I have a few of them, are specifically 2 beds in each. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna unbox it, and we're gonna go into the build. It seems like it's gonna be pretty simple. Like I said, here's your parts, and you can see there's little screws here. So I will, even though it doesn't say, hey, you need a screwdriver, and you may not, you may be able to hand tighten these without any issues. I'm gonna get a screwdriver anyway, just so I have it on hand. I also did bring my trusty box opener, which is always important when you're working with this sort of thing. So make sure you have your tools and everything that you need in place, so that way you don't have to go running around and getting everything. Also, guys, I'm using gloves, okay? I use gloves. My hands get dry very easily. It's not for the boxes, but the metal. The metal can be sharp, and it may actually cut you. So please make sure that you take care of your hands. Your hands are important, especially as gardeners. I think that this is going to be a pretty straightforward build. Let's go ahead and start unboxing. All right, guys, so if you see here, so the P1 are the straight pieces. You have 4 of those guys. All right, so you have 4 straight, and then the P3, you have 6. So I have 3 here, and see that? 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 here. And that's gonna build 1 raised bed, okay? And then of course, we have all of these screws here, and that's it. There's nothing more to this bed. Like I said, I'm gonna be using my gloves to put this together because I don't wanna get myself into any kind of trouble here. So we'll take it from there. I'll let you know how this goes. Hey guys, so just wanted to give you an update here. So if you look, I have one side up, and that took less than 10 minutes. Now, if you look here, I just want you to know, so the parts that they're calling P3, which are the corners, these rounded pieces here. Okay, these rounded pieces, let me actually zoom out a little bit. These rounded pieces should be going to the outside of these long pieces. These long pieces, you know, it doesn't matter which one you overlap or whatever, but they really want you to take and put the outside pieces. So these round P3 pieces, rounded P3, to these P1 pieces, they should be on the inside. And I guess that makes sense. You want to keep that dirt in. So I will follow up with you. But look, it's not taking very long, 10 minutes, so maybe 20 minutes each bed to get all the screws and everything. And if you have a helper, it'd probably be even quicker. All right, guys, so here it is. That is less than 30 minutes later. I'll continue to do the time lapse and let you know what happens at the end. All right, guys, thanks. All right, guys, so wow, what a difference just making these screws tight all over the place. I mean, this raised bed went from being really just shaky, and now that's not shaking at all. You throw some dirt in this thing, I don't think you're gonna have a problem at all. This is its standard build, okay? But I'm thinking we have multiples. I mean, we could make it so that way these 2 straight pieces, we have 4 straight pieces, and we make this one long bed. And then with the leftover circular pieces, so these guys here, we could make oval beds. So, you know, there's really just no one way to do this. I think that this build is really great, and it doesn't take a lot of time. Like I said, if you have a helper to get all of these screws, because you do have a lot of screws in here, you can see that, and they really do add to the stability of this thing. Yeah, I think that with a helper, you get this done in a couple of minutes each bed, 15 minutes. So I'll just do some quick mock-ups, if you will, of some beds that I think you might want to do, or some configurations of this bed that you might want to do. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so in less than 5 minutes, I actually put this together out of one of the other ones that we're working on. So here it is. It's a circular Landis bed out of another kit that I have. And like I said, I have plenty of kits here. So if I wanted to make a circular bed, I could do that. And then I can take these pieces and I can extend one of the other ones. So now, instead of having, just imagine, instead of just having this guy, you have a circular bed, and then you could have one that's going to be another 2 of these straight guys long. So it'd still be an oval bed. It'd still be an oval bed, but it would be even longer. So, you know, you can do, this is, you know, leave this up to your imagination. You can really let your imagination run wild with you and just do any kind of configuration that you really want. I really like these beds, super easy to put together. I think I'm gonna recommend it. Of course, we have to grow in it. The biggest thing is, yeah, it's easy to put together, but can you grow in it? Because that's what we're trying to do. Stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, so I'm back. Just wanted to let you know, I took a break for a couple of hours, had to eat, of course. Man can't survive on work alone. So I had to eat, I had to take care of the birds, just to clean up and make sure that they are good. And now I'm back at it. The beautiful thing is, and I'm gonna show you right now, that I've gotten 4 done. I have 2 left. So yes, it's been a little while, but I'm fighting against the sunset. So the sun is about to go down. I want to make sure that I can get this done before it's nighttime. So here we go. As you can see here, we have the 4 done. So we have 1 there, 2, 3, and 4. Getting ready for the next 2. Here they are, guys. So synchronize your watches. So right now it is 4 p.m. 4 p.m. right now. Sun will be going down soon. So I want to get these 2 done, get them all in the back before the sun goes down and it's dark. So let's see if I can do that. Let's give it a shot. More time lapse coming your way.
Hi everyone, we're out here with Farmer John.
Hey
and
guys.
he is assembling the Land Guard raised bed galvanized garden beds for us out here in the driveway. And I was just saying, it's starting to look like a homestead around here. So this is yet another type of bed that we're going to be using this year out in the backyard garden. So I'm going to turn the camera around and give you a closer look at this bed. Right now, John is screwing in all of the little sections together, which come neatly packed, very compact in a box, and you would never know that the box itself is only as wide as one tiny section, so it really doesn't take up that much room. And they stack them neatly in their corrugated shape, so it's just a very, very thin box. This assembles with nuts and screws, and you could really do this without tools if you wanted to, but if you want to get a nice tight fit, you go ahead and just screw it in from the front, and each section will connect. Now, there's no weep holes in this or drain holes or anything like that, and it's not this particular bed is not big enough to need internal bracing supports. This specific bed is about 1 foot high by 2 foot wide by, I think, almost 4 feet wide here, or long. I'll say 4 feet long, 2 feet wide, 1 foot deep. So these are going to be a perfect addition for the new area that we've created in the yard, and we're going to use these for various things. One of them is that we'll be dedicating 2 of these raised beds specifically to our strawberry harvest, our strawberry orchards that right now live inside of a green stalk. And that's a whole entire other review that we'll be doing, and we do have some input about that. But if you can hear us talking about moving that strawberry patch that we have into these beds, you can tell that we're obviously looking for another idea. So we think that the 2 varieties of strawberries that we have will flourish nicely, dedicated 1 variety to each raised bed. Now when we put these in the yard, we'll be filling these with potting soil mixed with some peat moss and some existing native soil that we have, and on top of it we're going to be dressing it with organic certified mushroom soil. So what do you think, Farmer John? Would you say these things go together fairly easy?
I'd say so.
Do you recommend it for a first-time gardener?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So do you think, and it seems like it's pretty portable, it's easy enough for the beginners to put together?
Yes, absolutely. You know, one of the things that I was thinking is if I had to give it on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the easiest, I'd say that this is a 10.
10 is the easiest to put together.
Yeah, this is super easy to put together. I mean, really, like you said, you don't really need to have any kind of screwdriver or anything, but when you tighten these screws up, it makes it nice and taut. You can see if you don't tighten it, it gets a little bit wacky.
Oh, well, let's turn the camera around and get a closer look at that.
Sure.
Okay, so basically this section is not completely screwed together. You only have a screw on the top and a screw on the bottom.
That's right.
So it's just a little bit wobbly and unstable.
And even if you do put in these other 2 but don't tighten them all the way, it will still be wobbly.
Okay.
Now if you come over here to our finished work,
oh wow.
you're not going to have that anymore. Once you have this nice and tight, it doesn't wobble anymore. They really did a great job. Now,
I hope you like my hair. So with that in mind, you'll see the other video that we just put together for you for the raised bed that sits up on its stand, and we also have one more product that we also bought from Tractor Supply that we will be putting together for you, and that bed is really nice. It's very deep and it's a trowel. It's just wonderful. These raised beds here from Landguard we purchased from Amazon, and we can go ahead and put that link in the description for you. Now keep in mind, when you buy these types of things from Amazon, the price does change, and what's weird is you would think you buy one and it's a low price, and if you buy more it's an even lower price, but it's kind of weird with them. If you buy one, you get a one-time low price, and then the next purchases are more expensive. So I think that when we purchased just one, we were able to get it because we were just signing up for Prime, so we got it for like 36 bucks, and then the second one was 40 some dollars, and then we got a pack of 2 that was 80 some dollars. So you know, it all worked out in the end. And now we have 6 nice beds that we'll be putting in the backyard to add to our collection of things where we'll be growing stuff. So we hope you found this helpful, and if you like this type of content, please give this video a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell, you guys. We have a lot of content coming, and we're going to be asking you to join us along the way for everything that we're growing, and hoping for a very successful growing season this year. So thanks again for tuning in, you guys. We'll see you in the next video.